Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to another vlog. I know I've been gone for a while. I don't live off of YouTube, so I have to have a regular job, and lately my job has been keeping me real busy. I work construction. I'm a sheet metal installer, so it's pretty long days, but you know, the money's okay. So but I have turbo the Z, thanks to SV Performance. Time and effort onto this thing, and you know, it's finally ready. So I'll go through everything on here, but let me just show you. I did get some over fenders from Crown Carbon Crafting, and yeah, I mean, it is how people say, like, it's just so easy to install them. I mean, you can see the detail, like they literally go through everything. Like, I posted on my Instagram, they literally slap like stickers. So I went with plastic rivets. I feel like I'm banging the car a lot, so you know, if something happens, they can just snap off, and hopefully my over fender will be okay. If it was metal rivets, it'll probably crack the whole thing. So I don't know, I guess we're gonna test it out. I still have the same bumper. I ended up stitching it. I did get a new one, I just haven't been able to put it on. But yeah, I went with a single exit exhaust. This is just the tip. I do miss the Bozo exhaust, but it is what it is. I actually do really like this one, thanks to Scott. I saw him putting this thing on, and yeah, it was a long day for him, I guess. I heard about all the cuts that he had to make, and yeah, so thank you, man. Here's the other side. The whole plan was to build this car right before Summerjam, but Oscar at SV Performance, he was in Orlando, and then he went to Atlanta for Pro 2. So he's sponsoring one of the drivers, so he was busy. But then he came back and literally put this whole car together, obviously along with the other guys at SV Performance. But he got it done, so I'm going to show you guys. I think I explained some of the stuff on the previous video of everything that was going to go into this car. But it was that and a little bit more. Maybe one day I can get Oscar to talk about everything that went on, but I know the piping was a real bitch to get it all, you know, perfectly routed through the engine, and you know, it has to go behind the engine onto the other bank. But here's Janet. We are actually getting ready because, like I said, we were trying to get ready to go yesterday, and the event started like around 10 in the morning, and by the time we got the car done, well, SV Performance got the car done, you know, I have to help in just tiny little things, but then I had to come back and slap on over fenders, do tires, do all the little stuff, get, you know, tools ready. And by the time we left, it was like around 4. So I just got to drift the car for a little bit, and then the bad part was that it was pouring rain. Like it was raining like a motherfucker. Like you would step out the car and you're immediately soaked, like immediately, like within 2 seconds. So it wasn't as fun as, you know, in the drive, but I definitely had some fun with some of the guys out there. don't think media was actually on the track, so you guys probably didn't get any pictures of my car. But I'll be there today. So I'm getting it ready. I was gonna take my truck, but figured let's just take one car, and crossing fingers, nothing happens to it. So I got all the wheels. I think this should be enough for, you know, one day. I got the tools, and I'm trying to close this thing, but obviously it won't close. So I think I'm just gonna get a wire and hook it from here to here and call it good. Overheating issues. Trying to bleed it, but this thing, the bleeder valve, is kind of stripped because it's made out of plastic, and it got really hard. So, but we're here though. Trying to be safe with it. Caught you.
Damn, man, that's missed my head by a hair.
Oh, trust me.
I felt it like front.
Usually when I work on this car and I don't have a thing to hold it up, I just put my helmet on. Smart. track, so I think I'm gonna wait until there's less people on there. I kept running into overheating issues, but I tried to fix it by plugging something up there. Edgar lost the cap. I have no idea where he put it, but I'm gonna check the water and check the oil, and if we're still good, then I'll still I'll go back out on the track. Other than that, I'm not sure. But I feel like I'm gonna give it like about an hour. That way I can check everything. It's really hot. And I mean, it's still pretty early. It's about 3 p.m. So I think we should be good. I got my boy right here, Johnny. He came and support me. Yeah, always. Sometimes he don't want to come. Sometimes he said he's busy, but he's really not. He's probably like in his bed, just eating chips and shit. But then he tells me, "Oh, I'm doing some shit." Okay. I'm just playing. But honestly, we're just waiting. If you can see, like the tandem line is super long.
If you can, because I can't.
It's really long. Right now we got a motorcycle show. He's doing a burnout. Oh, he's smoking them. I love it, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Like it's really fun when you see a lot of people. Not only the spectators, but the drivers. Like there's a lot of drivers out here. It's a really good turnout. It is. It definitely is. The only downside is when
Less track time?
yeah, less track time there, exactly. But it's cool because, you know, right now I'm just taking a break and I can actually, like, you know, see other guys. I'm not gonna lie, that was me on the bleachers back in the day, what, like 3, 4 years ago?
3 years.
Yeah, 3, 4 years ago I was on the bleachers just dreaming that I would be able to do this one day. And now I'm out here, you know. Don't let anybody make you believe that you have to, you know, have a certain amount of money or be mechanically inclined to do this. I mean, obviously, SB Performance built my car. I never said I was a mechanic, but the only thing I can do is drive. And thanks to them, I'm honestly learning a lot of things. But yeah, you know, I come from the background where probably most of you guys have been just playing video games, honestly. And, you know, here we are. I'm trying to get this guy to buy a car. He will buy a car. Usually has cool cars, but right now he's very secretly, like, is that the word? Secretive. He don't like to tell anybody what he's gonna get. He had, what was your first car when I met you?
Oh, my Mach 1.
A Mach 1 Mustang, right? Then he got another Mustang, which was a Cobra Mustang, and it was really cool. And then he sold that, and then I thought, oh, okay, so he's going with something JDM, and I thought it was going to be rear-wheel drive, but it wasn't. It was all-wheel drive, and it was an Evo. He had that. Now he sold it, and you won't believe what he has now. He had
A bicycle.
93.
He has a '93 Corolla. That car is about $500-600. And he's daily driving that thing, and yeah, I feel like he's saving up for something big. You know, I'm just hoping that he will buy a rear-wheel drive car, maybe a Z, maybe a G, we don't know. And then we can have, you know, we can trip. I'm trying to get him in the sport. I know he likes it. He likes coming out here. Yeah. Yeah.
Look at that emotion.
That emotion,
Did someone step on your hood?
That's what
I think so. I think so. Some asshole just came in.
That literally looks like a footprint.
It is a footprint.
Yeah. Whoever was fucking,
Footprint, sorry.
and it looks like it was a fucking Tim's. So whoever was wearing Tim's, I'm gonna look for you. I'm gonna look for you. If you're wearing Tim's,
Look for you to get you to sign it.
yeah. I'm about
One
to- but
footprint.
If you get pebbles thrown at you, that was me.
Don't be nervous.
You good?
I'm good.
want my car to blow up. You know, the usual, the bumper falls off. So I'm just gonna put it together, load everything in the car, and call it a day, you know. I saw a few of the boys that I come out here and I drift with. I was literally about to leave, and then I saw my boy Tyler here. I just love his style, and I just had to do like 2 more laps. So, but as soon as I was done, I think I'd rather. Listen, I didn't bring my truck this time, so.
That guy says he loves you.
That's so cool. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah, so I didn't bring my truck. So I just loaded everything on the car and, you know, just hope for the best that my car will drive back home. Right now it's driving, so I think we can make it home. I'm sweating up a fucking storm right now. It's fucking hot. It's hotter than the devil's toenails right now, so I just keep dumping water on my head over and over. Or sweat, whatever works. I fucking love it. Thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this whole video. Thank you very much.